Hi everyone, it's Holly with Journal with Dolly and welcome back to another flip through video. This is the second time I filmed this now because the first time, for some unknown reason, I just couldn't get my words out properly. Like every time I was trying to film and explain the pages and stuff, my brain just was not working. So I've had a bit of a breather, I've come back, I've deleted the old footage and hopefully this one's a bit better. I also hadn't put my phone on aeroplane mode, so I was literally getting messages through and my phone was vibrating and they were moving around everywhere, so I was like, no, I'm just going to redo this and see what happens instead. So if it's rubbish, I am sorry, but I really don't want this one to be, because these pages that I've done for May, firstly, are the most complete that I've ever done. So every single page is completely done at the end of the month. And secondly, they're probably my favourite pages that I've done so far in this journal, which is why I want this video to be actually decent and why I've decided to refilm it, because I really want to kind of show you what I've done, because I really am happy with it. So I'm going to go through, as always, and kind of just explain stuff, tell you what I've been doing, which quite honestly isn't a lot, and just kind of go through the pages and show you what I've done and all that kind of thing as well. So hopefully this one's a little bit better. Will's currently on a call with work, so if you can hear anything in the background, that's what that is. So this day, I had a couple of meetings at work, but a lot of them had to be cancelled because I was doing other stuff. I decorated this page with stickers and a few rub-ons and stuff, and I also did some baking. I made some cupcakes which Will's auntie had sent me in the post as a prize for my Easter bonnet hat that I'd made, and for their family competition. And she'd sent me Parma violets, which was really nice, but I really not that keen on Parma violets, so Will ended up really liking them. If you're not from the UK, Parma violets are basically they're basically a sweet, like a chalky sweet, and they basically taste of flowers. That's my best kind of thing to tell you what a Parma violet tastes like, but I'm not very keen on them, so the icing really tasted of them, so I didn't mind them too much, but yeah. So that's what I did this day. I also put this nice big vinyl sticker of a little succulent there, and yeah. So the next day I sent out some happy mail to people. Now this isn't a rant, guys, it's just me politely asking, if I send you a happy mail, right, can you please let me know when it arrives? And this is for a number of reasons. The first reason is that it costs a lot to send. So if we're going to go down that route, it literally costs loads. Like when I send stuff over to America, it's usually around £15 for a package about that big. So it really does cost me a lot, and I'm doing it just to be nice, and I want to see you using the stuff that I've picked you out. Another reason is because I've literally spent time to make you the package and to pick you out all the things. I buy stuff as well for my packages, like sweets and chocolates and little bits to just make it a little bit more different. And if you just don't let me know when it's arrived, I just think it's a little bit rude, especially because I always pay for it tracked as well. So I can literally see when you've got it and you just haven't bothered to let me know that it's arrived, and I just think that is just rude, and it just makes me not want to send out happy mail in the future. So thank you to everyone that of course does say thank you and everything like that. And I mean, Pocket Journal Pam, what a babe, she literally made a video of her opening my happy mail and everything and her reaction and stuff, and that is obviously, you don't have to go as extra as that because that is just really lovely, but I would like to know if you like the stuff I've sent you. And Never Hopeless by Elizabeth as well, she showed what I bought on camera too, so just let me know if you like the stuff. I mean, if it's just a little message or something, that's fine. Just even if you don't like what I've sent you, at least just tell me it's arrived. It just is a little bit disheartening when I don't get messages back and I know that it's arrived and stuff. So I really don't hope that you don't think I'm being mean or a bit, bad there, but it's just something that really had got to me that a few days afterwards. We went shopping. I know that because I've got my grocery stickers here. This is really funny because I've actually ran out of these stickers now, and I know that I've done a food shop if I've got these stickers there, so I'm going to have to order some more. We had the quiz night with my family that we do every single Saturday. It's with Will's family and my family over on webcam. So I just put like a little I miss you, and that was really funny. I also got, talking of Happy Meal, I got an amazing Happy Meal from Alison over at AJ's Inspired Life. Oh my god, it was absolutely packed. That girl spoilt me. This was kept blank, so I just wrote hello from the USA because she's over in America. And yeah, that was that. So I absolutely love this little card, so I've popped him in there. And just a little thing about tip-ins. I mean, are these really a tip-in? Because they're not stuck in, I don't know. But little extras like this, I actually keep them in a box, and I just pop on the date on a post-it note, and when this journal's finished, I can go back and just slot them in with the paper clips. And that's because if I keep all of these in, it's already this fat, it'll get really, really, really fat, and it also makes it really even to write on if there's all these in there. So I keep them in just for the purpose of the video, and then after that I take them out and put them in a box, and then at the end of the year they'll all get added back in, and it'll be a big chunky monkey that doesn't matter if it's chunky because I won't be in it anymore. This page, by the way, sorry about the lighting, I don't know what's happening today. I'm filming in front of my window and it's just not focusing the writing properly, and it's really annoying, so I am really sorry about that. This day I made a roast dinner for me and Will, and actually this page is proper simple. I didn't really realise how simple this page was until I've looked at it now. I mean, I've got no stickers here whatsoever. This is just pen that I've done. I just cut out this little vintage stove, little oven that I had, a vinyl sticker there, a bit of scrapbook paper and another sticker. That's literally it. So yeah, I mean, it looked really effective though, because I hadn't realised that it was that simple before. And then my friends that I used to work with, they made a quiz for us to do, and it was really funny because they'd pick things. Do not ask about Rhino Turd. I mean, yeah. It was really funny because they'd done it via Facebook, so she'd picked off like really old photos off Facebook and gone through everyone's Facebooks and found like funny statuses and funny things that they'd written, and we had to try and guess whose was whose and stuff like that. So yeah, it was absolutely hilarious. It was really, really funny. I just can't wait to meet up with everyone again and just have a good old time. Yeah, so that was that day. This day again, not much happened. I did my nails with a gel kit that my mum got me absolutely ages ago, so I just cut out a little bit of the instructions and put that in. This die cut I've had for a while from a Happy Meal, and I absolutely love it, so I stuck her in. This is a vinyl sticker, a couple of Pokemon stickers, because this is when Will was getting obsessed with Pokemon cards, and this day what happened was I'd asked him to go out and get me some lemonade and some other bits from the shop. Literally came back with a load of Pokemon cards and hadn't got me what I'd asked him for. So I definitely wanted to remember that. So that's why there's a few Pokemon cards in here. He had a Skype call with some guys that we went to school with. So that was really nice. So I watched telly and cleaned up and stuff whilst he was doing that. This day I was really stressed with work because there was quite a lot to do, and also this was the day when it actually was declared that the UK had the highest COVID-19 deaths in Europe, which is really frightening, to be fair. I mean, I'm just, yeah, not impressed with that at all. Just think it just could have been handled a lot better. I gave Nana a ring, we had a good chat for a couple of hours, and yeah, it's just me basically moaning on that page. This day I got a lovely package from the post, and it was a big pink package, and inside was all my wrapped up presents from my mum for my birthday that was coming up in a few days, which I'll tell you about in a minute. One of the packages that she'd sent me had actually ripped open so I could see what was inside, so I opened that one. It was a little thing of earrings, and they looked like a Battenberg pieces. So if you don't know what Battenberg is, it's a cake here in the UK, and it's a square and it's got 4 little squares inside, 2 of them are pink and 2 of them are yellow, and it's wrapped around in marzipan, and it basically just tastes of almonds. That's all it tastes of. And yeah, she got me these little cute earrings which look exactly like that. They were from an Etsy shop, so I stuck in the business card that it came with, and my sister wrote on it, that's definitely my sister's writing, she put, "To Holly, happy birthday, love, Hamish." Hamish is the family dog, so even now, when at 25, my mum still gives me presents from the dog, so I just think that's really cute. This was what was on the parcel front, and this was my mum as well. She always does this little Y with a holly berry leaf afterwards, and yeah, I just stuck the stickers off the presents as well. This day I had a thing to do for work, and it was kind of like a like an assignment I had to do basically, and I finished it, and it actually felt like I'd finished a university project. It was that same relief after I'd done it, so that's why I put relief it's done, because it took me forever. So I was finally done with it. It just felt really good to get it all finished. So that's all I'm writing about on this page, is just I'm buzzing that this thing had been done. So I stuck the Beatles in there because they always make me feel a bit better, and it made me laugh because obviously they've got a song called Help. That's what I felt like that day. This day again is when Will was getting obsessed with Pokemon cards, so he gives me his leftover ones. So if there's ones that he gets duplicates of, he'll give me those. And if you ever get any Happy Mail from me, you probably will have a couple of Pokemon cards in there, because I just think they're really nice little tag. You can make tags and stuff, or tip-ins to put into your journals. This little squirrel is called Filbert, and he's from Animal Crossing, and I just think he looks really cute there, so I stuck him in, of course. This day was VE day, and everything just annoyed me on this day because people, for some unknown reason, just went crazy, kind of forgot about the lockdown, forgot about what was happening, and they all have these parties on the street, which honestly I've never seen the UK celebrate VE Day with a street party before. If that's local to you, then please let me know, but here in Leeds, no one does it. Back home in Hull, no one does it. Like, that has never been a thing. Whereas now we're all in lockdown, everybody meets up outside, and everyone's kids are playing with each other's kids and stuff outside, and I just thought it was kind of pointless. I was like, why are we in a lockdown with all these social distancing measures if you're all going to go out and have a party anyway? I don't understand. But yeah, we had the day off anyway, because that's what this day was, so that was nice. And then on the evening, oh my god, super fun. Me, Lynn from Love Lynn's Life, Alison from AJ's Inspired Life, and Elizabeth from Never Hopeless by Elizabeth, we all had a video call, and oh my god, it was so good. I'd messaged them a couple of days before asking if they wanted to have a video call, and to be honest, I was expecting them to say yeah, but I wasn't expecting it to be as good as it was. We were literally on the phone for like over 4 hours. We were all doing our own craft stuff. We were all chatting. There was like 3 different time zones or 4 different time zones. I think we're all in different time zone. So like it was nearly midnight where I was. I think it was midnight where Lynn was. It was like 2 in the afternoon for Alison. It was like 4 in the afternoon for Elizabeth. It was just ridiculous. So yeah, it was really good anyway. I absolutely loved it. And I really hope that we get to do it again sometime, because it was a really fun time, and it was just lovely to de-stress that way and talk about a really interesting conversation instead of just all about coronavirus. I mean, obviously we did talk about that, but there was so much other stuff to talk about, like cultural differences and just things that are happening with each other's families and stuff like that. It was just really, really interesting. This day was when I started the Couch to 5k thing. Couch to 5k programme. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about how that went later on. But this day I thought I was great. I was real cocky. I was like, oh my god, this is so easy. I'm absolutely fine. Look, I was proud of myself. I managed to do it. And we got Japanese for tea. And we did our quiz, which is why I put this these guys' faces on, because I think they kind of look like a family. And Will did us bingo as well over webcam, which was really funny as well. But yeah, I've had this girl looking victorious for a while and didn't really know what to use her for, so I'm happy that she finally found a place to stand and look strong. So I made this little card, this little tip-in, and this day I'm just talking about how the lockdown continued, but there was like new rules that came into play, and it's just me talking about how confusing they are and kind of how they don't really make any sense, but then if you think about it from a business point of view, they kind of do make sense, because I guess people want the economy kind of up and running, which of course I do get, but call me a cynic, but I'd rather people actually live than that, but whatever. It's just talking about how you can basically have a cleaner or a nanny in your house. You can have strangers looking around your house for a viewing. You can move house, but you can't meet them more than one outside friend or family member outside in the open. Very, very weird. Don't understand. So that's what that was about. Basically, this was me on that day. I just feel this woman's energy so much. Like, look at her. She is just done with everything. Like, I wish this was me just running around making weird noises naked in the wilderness. Like, woo. That is honestly what I felt like that day. So that's why I put her on there. So I'm just talking about how confusing everything is and how I'm done with it all. This day, again, the couch to 5k, so I was focusing on that. I had a massive clothes delivery, which, honestly, I never have this. This is a big treat for me. I buy all my clothes mainly from charity shops because I like the quirky fashion, and you can usually get some real groovy shirts from there, or I get them from vintage fairs, or I get them from kind of vintage shops and stuff like that. I'm really keen on that kind of thing. So I don't really ever buy kind of new clothes. I'm really, really guilty of buying stuff from Primark, I have to admit, which I know is really unethical, but love Primark. But apart from that, I don't really buy clothes that are brand new. So to get a big clothes delivery of like actual decent new clothes was a big deal for me. So I stuck in this cutout that I've had for absolutely ages. It was actually massive. It was like this big, but I cut it in half and I think it looks really good. And then when I get another delivery or something, I can use the other half on another page. So yeah, I just put a huge clothes delivery, and yeah, I got some like dresses, t-shirts, 2 pairs of shoes. I got some really nice sandals, and I got some really nice boots. And yeah, really nice. So this was the day when I tried to do Couch to 5k again, but I failed miserably. So we went on this day and I was real cocky, like, yeah, this is fine. Went this day, oh my god, nearly died. Like, my legs were just not working at all. So I don't know if it's too much information or not, but basically I've got one leg longer than the other. It's only about, I'd say, 2 centimetres difference. I say only, that's quite a lot to be fair when you think about your legs. But my mum said if you're going to start doing running, then you need to have your wedges in your shoes, because I'm meant to have these like wedges that go in your trainers and they kind of make you equal, you know, your legs level. And I was like, yeah, whatever, no I don't, and I haven't been for a checkup for absolutely ages. Well, she's right, I did need them, so that was the end of that. I couldn't do it, so yeah, I'm back under orthotics again. Sorry, I don't know what's happening. I'm just gonna have to go and check something. Give me 2 seconds. Hi guys, sorry, I'm back. I thought it was Will being weird, but it's actually our cleaner. Like, we have a cleaner that comes and cleans the hallways and like the lift area in our apartment building, and she's literally knocking the Hoover at the door. Like, the vacuum cleaner is literally banging on our front door. So I was like, what? I didn't know if someone was trying to get in or something, and I know Will's on a call with work, so sorry about that. I just had to go for a minute. So yeah, anyway, with the Catch 5k thing, it's currently on hold. What I've done instead is I've bought Just Dance on the Switch, and I'm doing that until I can get seen at orthotics, because it might be a while yet, you know, with all this lockdown thing. I don't know when realistically I'm going to be able to go back to hospital to get seen. So yeah, fun times. This day was really weird because we went to Subway, and Subway's been closed until this day, and they were only open obviously for takeaway. You couldn't sit in or anything. So we went in, and it was kind of weird because it was somewhat normal, but then they didn't have the full menu, and you had to queue outside and come in that way. It was just weird. Like, we hadn't been back because it was just such a weird situation. Yeah. But it was nice anyway. We had a nice sandwich. I got some new washi delivered, which looks like this. I mean, how cute are those? They're all like Japan themed. Love it. This day I felt really fed up, guys. Honestly, I felt so down. I was just done with the whole situation, really. Just was really fed up. I mean, I've put a death count there, which probably isn't the best thing to do when you don't feel great, but I just was really fed up. And me and Will had ended up having a massive argument, which we don't like having arguments, but it happens, doesn't it? And I think as well, because we're not used to spending 24/7 together all the time, it is a little bit weird for us, because usually he's at work, I'm at work, we'll come home, we'll have tea together, we'll watch telly together, we'll do that, we'll spend the weekend together. But at the moment, since March, we've literally not seen anybody else. We've not seen any friends, any family, anyone else that we know, basically, for like that long. So we've been together now for literally March, April, May, June, nearly 4 months now of just us together, which obviously is going to end up with some friction at some points. So yeah, we had a massive argument. I ended up ruining tea, so we had to get a takeaway instead. I rung my dad, and we had a really good catch up, which is why that phone's there. And yeah, it was just a bit of a rubbish day, to be honest. This day, honestly, literally nothing happened. Will always says this thing, he's like, your pages always look absolutely amazing, but when you read the content, especially in lockdown at the minute, nothing's actually happening, and it's like you've done all this decoration for literally nothing. I was like, yeah, because if it's boring, then what else am I going to do? Of course I'm going to decorate the page absolutely nuts if nothing else is happening. So, yeah, honestly, nothing happened this day at all. I mean, look, a day again of doing not much. Had to do this for work. Pleased that my hard work's paid off for work. We needed to go to do a big shop, but the thought of it made us want to die, so we didn't go. Had a couple of phone calls with Helen, which was nice. Literally it. Not interesting at all. However, this sticker I just absolutely live for. I think it's so funny. Alison sent me that in the Happy Mail that she sent me, so big up on that. I love it. This day, however, was really funny. Worked from home, but then on the evening there was basically a festival that was getting streamed on YouTube, and it was a load of British bands that basically wanted to raise a bit of money for the NHS charities, which I'm a little bit funny about, because again, NHS is not a charity, guys. We do pay for it through tax, and obviously it's a lot less than in America and stuff like that, and I absolutely love the NHS, but it's not a charity. It should be properly funded. Why the hell are we raising money for it? I could go on a full-on massive rant about it, but yeah, so anyway, we watched this thing, this festival, because I thought that's as close as it's going to be going to a festival this year. So we actually we went on webcam and went on video chat with all of our friends and family members that were meant to be going to the festivals that we had planned this year. And we all had drinks, and we played drinking games, and basically pretended that we were at a festival, like sat in the house. I ended up getting absolutely wasted, and I don't know how this happened, like full on white girl wasted. And apparently I was very funny and everything. I had a great time, but I hadn't been drunk in absolutely forever. And I ended up ordering a massive pizza for myself that Will didn't eat any of, but I did. And yeah, to be fair, it was a really funny, great night, but nobody else got as drunk as me. Way! I do drink. I don't drink very much. I'm massive lightweight for start, so I'll have like 2 drinks, I'll be absolutely gone. And I only really drink if we're going out. So if we're going like around pubs, or if we're going on a night out, or if we're going to a festival, anything like that, I'll drink at. But in the day, or like, you know, in the day. Who does that anyway? On an evening, you know, having a glass of wine with your tea or having a glass of gin on a night, and I'm like, I don't really do that. So this was very, very rare for me to do this. So yeah, it was quite funny. So the next day I was hanging. I was really hungover, so didn't do anything, to be honest. I just laid in bed all day, didn't do anything. On the night we had the quiz again with the family. I mean, look how quick. Don't you think at the moment weekends are just coming around so quick? I don't know about anyone else working from home, but our weekends just seem to be here straight away, and then it's like back to 5 days working from home. Oh, it's a weekend again. Like, these quizzes are the only thing that is kind of regular at the moment, which is keeping us a little bit sane, I guess. This day Will was really poorly, so he never gets ill, so it was really, really weird. And he wasn't hungover or anything. He hadn't drank, you know, as much as me. So he wasn't hungover, he just had a really bad tummy, so he was being sick and everything. We were trying to play the quiz, so we ended up quitting out on that, and we had a really early night instead, because he just wasn't feeling very well. So yeah, and then here I had 1,232 YouTube subs. I've now got over 1,300, so that is amazing. In the space of literally a few days, I have got about 100 subscribers nearly, so yay! Hi if you're new. That's really amazing. Thank you for joining. This day Will's tummy bug had gone. It was literally like a 12-hour thing. I rung my mum to check. My mum's great. She's like my own like 999 service. If ever I'm like worried about anything health related, I'm like, Mum, am I gonna be okay? And she's like, yeah, you're fine. So it's very handy having a nurse as a mum. I will just put that out there. This day we went and actually did do some shopping. So went out and did to the supermarket. We also stopped at the Asian supermarkets, which was amazing. And I got some real Thai yellow curry paste, which I made this amazing curry. It did actually look like this. If you follow me on my personal Instagram, which is the Dolly in a Hat, you might have seen this because I did put it on my story. Here I'm just talking about how I'm just going crazy for instant noodles. I can't stop eating them, guys. Every single dinner I'm having bloody instant noodles. Can't stop eating them. And when I say dinner, guys, remember I mean lunch. I don't say lunch. So yeah, that was what we did this day, and I'm just talking about how I'm nearly at 1,000 Instagram followers, so that's also really exciting. This tip-in is just about a YouTube plan that I had. It's on a Project Life card that I had, but I just made it into a little tag. And it's for my cheap and inexpensive journal supply video, because I was trying to think of things that I wanted to definitely mention, and sometimes the best way to do that is to write your ideas down, and I couldn't find any sort of blank paper, so I thought, let's make a little card to go in the journal. So that's what that is. I think it looks really, really cute. Yeah, so happy with that. If you haven't gone and checked that video out, it is up now if you wanted to go and have a look at that. Now, these pages I am really happy with. I think they look so nice. I don't know why they look so good, but I think it might be the framing with the different stickers that I've used and things. I don't know, I just think they look really, really nice. So here I had this sticker from Alison, and it just made me laugh because it says my morning routine. I mean, even when everything is fine, in like everything's normal, I still don't really have a morning routine, Alison, quite honestly. I get up, I get dressed, I put my makeup on, I go to work. I don't have breakfast, I don't do any sort of workouts, I don't do any sort of writing or anything. I literally stumble out of bed and I get up and I go to work. So this sticker I had to use now, and I wrote, we're in lockdown, what routine? Because I literally have no routine at the moment, guys. It's just, like I said earlier, I'm in my pyjamas all the time. I don't really ever really get dressed unless I'm going out to get food. So yeah, I had this really cute little cutout of a plant, which I've been wanting to use for a long time. I think it looks really cute. This was a little cutout that I had from Daphne's diary. Not quite right, but so happy. I think that's really cute. This was when me and Will went for another run/walk, which at this point I had accepted that I couldn't do it. So that's why she says I need to fart, 'cause I just thought it was quite funny. You know, this girl working out, and I was like, nah. So yeah, I made a doctor's appointment this day, and we had a bit of an argument about the fridge, because Will had left the fridge at a door open and the fridge had gone off by the time we got back. So of course that went into a bit of a row, so that was that. The next day, I had a bit of a clean out, so I sorted out my wash basket, which quite honestly, I just hate doing washing, guys. Like, sometimes my clothes kind of get a bit out of hand and I have to sort them out, so that's what I did today. I got rid of loads of clothes, which I was really proud of. And then I got these cutouts from Daphne's Diary as well, and I think that they look really nice. I tried to fussy cut them out really well. I don't know if you can see that. Just going to try and focus it a little bit. Yeah, so I've really tried to cut them out properly, and I think it's paid off. I think they look really nice. This was So Long Festival Season, You Were Magnificent. I'd kept this from last year to go in this year when we'd done all of our festivals for this year. However, obviously now everything has been cancelled, so I put it here instead. Yay, because we're in May and already all my festivals that I was going to this year are not going to be happening. So here I'm just talking about how I'm just can't really get over that we're not doing anything this year. Like, we're not going away, we're not doing anything that I look forward to all year. So yeah, just feeling a bit miserable here, feeling sorry for myself. When I was cleaning up, I also found my glasses. I do wear I'm meant to wear glasses, so I just put some glasses stickers. And then Will got some Pokemon cards delivered, and they had these really cool stamps on, which I haven't seen before in the UK, and they are UK stamps. There's this Jubilee one, which is obviously a VE Day themed one, and then this one with a little yellow tag, and I just thought it was really cute, so I nicked those and stuck them in as well. So this day I got some Happy Mail from Lovelin's Life, and she sent me some little printables, which I was really happy about because I love her printables, but unfortunately my printer is just a little bit dodgy, so I've not managed to print anything of hers out yet, so I was really happy that she sent me those. This is her little note that she sent me, and I also put in the stamp as well because it says Netherlands on it. I got to use this, which is what something that Alison sent me, this Let's Taco About It, which is super cute, and we had tacos for tea, so I finally got to use it and find a place for it. And then we went out to a little kind of grassy area near Will's work, and that was really nice because we had a little picnic. A social distance, of course, we weren't sat near anybody, and I took some craft stuff and I took a picture and put it on my Instagram, and I actually got loads of comments, so that was really, really nice that day. The next day, this is a cutout from Daphne's Diary, which I think is so nice. I mean, look how nice that dresser is. I would love that in my house. And really, honestly, again, not much happened at all. I played some Animal Crossing, so that's why he's there. I had a phone call with my dad. That is literally the extent of what happened that day. Like, didn't really do much at all. I got sent this really cute note from my mum because she gave us one of them halogen ovens a while ago. And then she never sent us the instructions, so it's just kind of been sat in our cupboard. And so she finally sent me the instructions, and she also sent me a little recipe book as well. So that's why she sent me this funny note. And then I just decorated the back and just wrote about what it is that she'd put on it and added a little tag on there. This just kind of sums up my mum. I mean, you can tell that she works in a stressful job because she put, "Miss you loads, seriously ready for a good booze up at Brewdog." Brewdog is like a craft beer IPA make, but it also has lots of pub brands, branches, I should say. I don't know how to describe that. Around the country as well. There's like 2 in Leeds that we like going to, so I think she's just looking forward to meeting up and having a good old drink, which is fine by me. This day was really exciting because it's the day that Amy got Animal Crossing, so my sister finally got Animal Crossing on the Switch. We grew up with Animal Crossing, we have always played it, my mum plays it, So to finally have her on the Switch with me was really nice. We were literally on the phone for I think about 7 hours, like connecting and playing together and all that kind of thing, which was really lovely when we can't see each other at the minute. And this is actually magazine cut out that I got, so super happy with that because I just think it looks really funky. It looks like scrapbook paper, so always look in your magazine to see if there's any patterns or anything that you can cut out. These Don't Worry Be Happy stickers are actually from Pipsticks, and I've got a video of me opening up my Pipsticks packages that you can go and look at if you would like to. What is that doing there? Ew. So yeah, go and check that out because I opened up some really nice stickers that they sent me as part of the subscription service that I joined, as well as these little ones. I mean, look at that, it's like a little diary sticker that is so cute. This is another cutout that I got from Daphne's diary. I like this because it looks like she's thinking about her family, and this was obviously the day that we had another quiz, so that was really nice. My sister moved out of her university flat this day, so she's currently living back at home because of the pandemic-y stuff, but she had to go and move out all her stuff before the next lot of kids come in, obviously in September. So her and my mum went down to Lincoln to pack all of her stuff up today. Then in the quiz, my boyfriend decided to show us this thing called Japanese virtual horse racing. It's absolutely bizarre. Like, if you want a massive laugh, go and watch this. Just type that in, and they're just like these cartoon. It's like a cartoon race track with like all these random weird horses. There's like a horse on its hind legs running around. There's like a horse which is a Trojan horse. There's a horse which is like a sausage dog. It's like absolutely mad, and obviously it's fake, but it is really, really funny. So we were all on webcam laughing about that, and I actually was messaging with Elizabeth from Never Hopeless by Elizabeth about it because I just thought she'd find it funny as well. She was messaging me anyway, but then this was happening and I was like, she has such a weird sense of humour like me. I just feel like she would like that. So I sent her that across to have a look at, so I hope that she enjoyed that. These pages I think look really, really nice, and this day, quite honestly, all we did was eat. I mean, some days in this situation, that's all you want to do, that's totally fine by me. So here's some Loveland's Life printouts that she sent me again. So I also had my first ever YouTube live on this day, which was really nice because I got to chat with all you guys, which was lovely. So if I do another one, then I'm gonna make it a bit more known about. I didn't say anything this time because I needed to check it was working and everything, and we did have some technical issues, but Will managed to figure it out for me. So yeah, we got Nando's in the day because it was back open for delivery, which was really nice. Again, just a little bit of normality, you know. And then because we had it so early on, we got excited. We ordered it at like 12. By 11 at night, we were absolutely starving again, so we ended up getting Japanese delivered. So we had like bento boxes, and I had salmon, and it was really, really yummy. This day was a bank holiday, so that meant that we were off work. So Will went on a stupidly long walk, which I was just like, I don't want to join you for that. But then it ended up being a really, really nice day, and I was a bit, not kind of guilty that I didn't go, but I just kind of wished that I'd maybe gone for a walk. So I decided to go and meet him, so I ended up doing an 8-mile walk anyway, which was, you know, I think that's perfectly acceptable. So that's why I put this little workout sticker, which I've had for ages, and obviously I've never had a reason to use it. So that's why I stuck that in. These are from Megan's diary. She sent me these. I love these stickers. She knows that I love them. As soon as she sends me them, every Happy Meal she sends me them, I literally stick them in straight away. And these little girls, these little Japanese girls, these were sent to me from Annalisa, and I love them. They're so cute. I think there's another one there, yeah. I love those. They're definitely going to get used. So yeah, so anyway, I ended up meeting him halfway on the way back. I brought a picnic, which is why I used the rest of those up. We had a picnic at the canal. It was really, really nice. Me and Amy ended up having kind of an Animal Crossing chat, but then we were on video, and it was my birthday the next day, so she saw my video, what am I talking about? She saw my birthday in with me on the evening, which was really, really nice at midnight. So it was really funny because we were doing like video chat games, you know, on Facebook you can play them games on video chat. We were doing that together, which was really funny. So this was my birthday. This is actually a picture of me when I was just before I turned 9, so I was only 8 here, with my granddad, and my nana had sent me a couple of pictures of us together in my birthday card, and she'd actually made a homemade birthday card for me, which is just not like her at all, because obviously she's in isolation, she can't come out, she can't go to the shops or anything, because she's in like the you know, high risk kind of category, so she can't go to the shops or anything. So she actually made me the card, which I thought was really cute, and she sent me some of those. I had a really nice day. I got my presents, and Will did me a surprise video party and a quiz. So we'd actually asked loads of friends and family to send in questions about me that I could do, and he made me like this PowerPoint with all like pictures of us and stuff, which was really sweet. And then I was on Animal Crossing with my sister because she'd thrown me an Animal Crossing party on Animal Crossing, and he was like, "Oh, come through to the other room," and I was like, "No, it's fine. I'm just on Animal Crossing with Amy." And Amy was like, "No, go in the front room," and I was like, "No, it's fine. I don't want to." They were like, "Go in the front room," and I went in the front room, and he'd got like all his family, all my family, my friends from home, my friends from work, my friends from my old job, like loads of people on this web chat, like, you know, video call, which was, yeah, really, really nice. So I stuck in the wrapping paper, and then here I'm just talking a little bit more about my birthday on the back of that. So that was my birthday. I had a really, really nice day. We had a Chinese for tea, which was lovely. This day I had my doctor's appointment for my foot, lol, and I also got some, it was a really good post day because I had some new paintbrushes delivered, and I also had 2 Happy Mail deliveries, so one from Annalisa and one from Megan, so that was really, really nice. Loved that when I opened them up, so I stuck a few of their goodies on this page. So this was, what happened here? So I had a really long meeting at work. My embroidery kit came because I ordered some embroidery with the leftover of my birthday money. This is what I'm doing at the minute. I mean, it's a little bit rough around the edges, if you can't tell. And I'm going to start doing like little dots and things all around it when I finish. But I think for my first ever attempt, it isn't bad. I've just got to work out how to, you know, do it a little bit neater so it doesn't go all funny. And I forgot to pull the twine thinner, so that's why this is all bumpy and stuff. But I really don't think it's bad for my first ever attempt, so I'm just going to keep going with it. So yeah, that arrived, I did some of that. Lockdown got announced that it was actually easing, which, again, confused. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. The numbers are still going up and stuff, so I just don't know where that has come from. I'm guessing, again, like I said earlier, I suppose it's something about the economy, but I don't know. I don't understand. So I'm just having a bit of a rant about that on this page. Here we got Pret a Manger delivered for breakfast because Will was craving a coffee which was from an actual shop. So we got that delivered for breakfast, which was really nice. This was just a day of food deliveries, to be honest. We had a delivery from this place because our friend had ordered us like decorate your own donut kit, which was really nice. And then we had fish and chips for tea. So honestly, this day was just spent eating, basically. And this is a washi tape that Will got me for my birthday. I think it's so cute with these little Shebas on. And now we're up to the last couple of days in May, and I love these pages. I think they turned out so nice. What happened here was I ended up going to the range, and I spent my birthday money on some stuff. I've actually put a video up, and it's a bit of a vloggy video where I take you for a walk to the range, I show you around Leeds, and then I tell you about what I bought and everything, so go check that video out if you haven't already. And this is me just testing my new pens out, and I'm so happy with them because look how bright they are, they look absolutely great. And I just stuck in some stickers and stuff. And yeah, I just think this page looks really, really nice. We had a quiz with the family again, but it was really funny because my sister rung me up about half an hour before. She'd been out for a picnic with her friend, and she'd got absolutely wrecked at this picnic. So she rung me up, she was like, Holly, I can't do the family quiz, I'm really drunk. I was like, okay. So you're gonna think that our full family is just a family of alkies. We're not. We just like having a good time. So that was really, really funny. So yeah, I just stuck a few stickers and stuff. And then I finally hit 1,300 subs on YouTube, which again is amazing. Yay. This page is just about what happened yesterday. So me and Amy played an Animal Crossing, and Will went for a run, and I met him halfway again and we went for a walk. This is a rub-on, which I just think is so nice, and I love rub-ons because they don't add any kind of dimension to the page. I mean, even a flat sticker does, but rub-ons don't at all. They just kind of blend in. They look so good. And then I tried out my little pad stamp, which I bought in the haul video, and I put it on some scrapbook paper, and this is what it turned out like, and I love it. I think it looks really good. And I just wrote a little bit about Black Lives Matter, because obviously that's a big thing that's happening globally at the moment, which is just really rubbish, and just another sad thing in the world which we just don't need right now. So yeah, I wrote a little bit about that. Yeah, just to record that, and then we're up to today. So I have been pre-decorating a little bit just because, well, you know, I'm up to date now. The only pages I've got to do which are not yet up to date are back in February. So if we find them, yeah, here. So I still haven't done these. I do need to get around to doing them because there really isn't many at all. I think there's only like 6 pages that I haven't done. So I just literally need to go back and fill those in, and then I am absolutely up to date. So yeah, I've got them. 1, 2, 3. I mean, they're really not done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, there's more than I thought. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, there's 15 pages that I need to do, which quite honestly, when we're in the middle of June, no, not in the middle of June, at the start of June, I don't think is too bad. So I'm really, really happy with that. The rest of it is all full. You can look. Look at that. Super proud of myself. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this flip through. Sorry if it's been a little bit rambly, just can't get my words out today, I don't know what's happening. But yeah, go follow me on Instagram, give me a sub on here if you haven't already, leave me a comment. I love every single comment I get, I read them all, and you might even get a reply if you're lucky. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. You take care. Bye.